There have been notable ballers that have etched their names in the history of the NBA, but there are some masterminds too that made these athletes reach their highest level. Yes, we are talking about the coaches, the brains that help a team reach their highest potential. Tyronn Lue, Los Angeles Clippers. Tyronn Lue's greatness as a coach just can't be denied. When it comes to scheming and managing players, Lue is up there with the very best. Marching Cavaliers to their first title win in 2016 shows just how good of a coach Lue is. The Cleveland Cavaliers' 2016 title is remembered by LeBron James and Kyrie Irving, putting on a clinic in key moments, but don't underestimate Lue's role either. After joining the Los Angeles Clippers in late 2020, Lue hasn't been able to reach his full potential due to unfortunate injuries of his star players Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. He guided them to their first ever Western Conference Finals appearance in 2021, even when Kawhi Leonard was sidelined with a torn ACL. This shows if he doesn't deal with such unfortunate injuries, he can do wonders. If we talk about this year, Lue's Clipper had to deal with the same injury crisis in the 2022-23 season, leading to frequent lineup changes. Yet they still made it to the playoffs as they finished 5th in the Western Conference. Joe Mazzulla, Boston Celtics. Ime Udoka, the former coach of Boston Celtics, led the team to the 2022 NBA Finals in his first year as a head coach. An impressive feat to achieve, but due to court issues and Ime's violation of the team's policy, he was suspended for the 2022-23 season. In comes Joe Mazzulla, a guy who also didn't have the experience of being a head coach, but he placed the Celtics on the map as he was born to lead this team. His leadership skills, play vo of coach part, and enthusiasm for his team was visible in every game. Mazzulla continued the success behind the team's stars Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown while finishing second in the Eastern Conference after winning 57 of their 82 games during the 2022-23 season. The Celtics were as good as any team on both ends of the floor while leading the NBA with a 6.5-point differential during the 2022-23 season. Going into the playoffs, they defeated the Atlanta Hawks in round 1 and the Philadelphia 76ers in the Eastern Conference semifinal, while coming up short to the ever-determined team of Erik Spoelstra, the Miami Heat, in the Eastern Conference final. Although they made a tremendous comeback after losing the first 3 games, extending the series to 7 whole matches, the heart shown by Mazzulla and his team was enough for us to put him on the list, even though it was his first year as a head coach. Since the 2023-24 season, the Boston Celtics are at the top of the Eastern Conference table, and many deem them as the favorites to win the 2023 NBA Finals. Mike Brown, Sacramento Kings. We simply cannot resist Mr. Coach of the Year Mike Brown off our list. The influence that he had on the Kings was so huge that they made their first playoff appearance since 2006. The fast-paced Kings echoed their speedy point guard, De'Aaron Fox, en route to having the best regular season offense in NBA history with their sky-high offensive rating. Brown's biggest challenges have been making adjustments and strengthening Sacramento's defense, but he's clearly a great player manager who can create a positive culture and set a high floor. The arrival of Mike Brown changed the landscape of the Sacramento Kings. The franchise that was deemed cursed over the past 2 decades, the franchise that was about to collapse with the fear of no future ahead of them, finished 3rd in the Western Conference. Despite lacking top-tier NBA stars in a loaded Western Conference, the Kings finished the season ahead of other superstar-led teams, including the Golden State Warriors, Los Angeles Clippers, and Los Angeles Lakers, thanks to the sheer strategic brilliance of Mike Brown. Although Warriors did end up eliminating the Kings in 7 games, still it was nothing to be ashamed of for a franchise that won 30 games the previous season. We can say that Mike Brown's addition to the team as a coach has benefited the Kings much more than they would have ever imagined. If we look at the Sacramento Kings this season, the team looks better than ever. With Mike in sight, the Kings might surprise us a lot this season too. Erik Spoelstra, Miami Heat. From being a video coordinator to becoming one of the best coaches in the history of the NBA, Erik Spoelstra has come a long way. He's the same coach who guided a star-studded team team featuring LeBron James, Dwyane Wade, and Chris Bosh to 4 finals and 2 championship wins. Whether it's managing the locker room or outcoaching his peers, he's one of the best tacticians the league has seen. His ability to adapt to different situations and make in-game adjustments is arguably unparalleled right now. Most good coaches are either known for their defense or offense. Some have the vigor and aggression, while many are calm and tactical geniuses. Spoelstra, on the other hand, is among the ones who is not only aggressive with crazy offense, but also sound and calm on the defensive side. Talking about his run in the 2022-23 season, it felt like a ride of a roller coaster that had crazy twists and turns. Achieving 8th seed in the Eastern Conference with a 44-38 NBA record, he let his team qualify for the finals, and from there on, it was pure carnage. Having already 2 NBA championships in his pocket, he was hungry to have his third. With the magic of the underdog team and his outright audacity, they knocked out the favorites Milwaukee Bucks in 5 games, the New York Knicks in 6 games, and finally the Boston Celtics to reach their deserved spot in the final. Unfortunately, their dream run fell short when they faced Malone's Denver Nuggets in the final, losing 94-89 in Game 5 of the 4-1 series. Still, the season was nothing to be ashamed of, as the whole team and their legendary coach proved that Miami Heat can compete with the best, and even defeat them. Currently, in the 2024-25 season, the Heat are doing an exceptional job, and we hope that we see another crazy ride this season as Erik Spoelstra looks promising as ever. Mike Malone, Denver Nuggets. Michael Malone's championship success with the Denver Nuggets this year has put him in the conversation of the top 5 coaches of the year. His genius and unconventional tactics have put the Nuggets at the very peak of the NBA mountain last season. For the very first time in their history, it's not that he has been great only this year. His greatness was on par with the best of best for quite a few times now. His lack of silverware was just the thread that was letting him slide away from the conversation of elite coaches, which stitched perfectly this year into his legacy. He also managed to finish top seed in the West, which shows how well he managed his team. With Jokic playing at a high level and the team at near full strength after battling multiple injuries to the team's other top stars last season, the Nuggets finished with the best record in the Western Conference after winning 53 of 82 games during the regular NBA season. Not only just this year. From 2018, Malone has helped Denver achieve a top 3 seeding 4 times and a 6th place finish once. In the 2022 NBA playoffs, the Denver Nuggets defeated the Minnesota Timberwolves in 5 games, the Phoenix Sun in 6 games, the Los Angeles Lakers in an impressive 4-game sweep, and finally the underdogs of Erik Spoelstra, the Miami Heat, in 5 games to win the NBA Finals. This shows the unmatched consistency of Malone as a coach. Malone's passion and determination for the sport has made him one of the best coaches of the current era. Currently, the Denver Nuggets are holding up fine, as we can expect much more from them in this season. These were the coaches that ruled the NBA. Not only did they make an impact, but the influence they had on their teams and fans is something worth detailing. Do let us know if we missed some of the coaches that you think should have made the list. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.